Tight on time, man. My old coach used to say, time waits for no man. Doesn't wait for you, it just keeps going. Ironically, though, if you looked at the clock in the middle of practice, my old coach would shout you down. He tried to trip you up. He'd say, "Well, I can't see the clock up there." See the clock that shows how long the periods are in practice? You go up and try to trick you, and you go. You look and say, "You don't know what time's on the clock. You're just focusing on now," right? You just jump. Right? What if I went to somebody else and you knew what was coming and I said, "How much time is on the clock?" You go, "I don't know, coach. I don't look at the clock." Damn straight you don't. You know, all kinds of funny things that he did like that. All right. Great, great man. Homer Smith. Okay. So trade. Was it Kathy that said free trade in the book? Who read that just a second ago? Yeah, free trade. Okay. Because this is something that's been a prevailing thought for the last several years, the last few decades, in fact. Okay. How do you grow through trade? You grow through trade. Well, we said a minute ago that not all countries have the same potential. So perhaps if I have better potential in the production of, I won't talk about sports, let's pretend we're both farmers now, and I produce corn, and Zach and his family has a tradition of producing wheat, and that's their best crop, and that ours is corn, well then maybe I can specialize in doing corn, he can specialize in doing wheat, and we can trade. We can both end up being better off. That's kind of the idea that I'm going to get to. I'm just going to have time to start today. Before I do, under this piece of homework, all of this homework is due once you get back from break. Yeah. So I'm just giving you a clue now, and I don't have the space to copy and paste it next class because it's too much. But if you look at the homework, you can go home and look tonight if you want. You'll be very pleasantly surprised because these are not difficult homework assignments. In fact, most of them allow you to retake the test until you finally get the score that you want. Whatever you do, you print it out, you bring it in, you got 100%, even if it took you 10 times. You get 100%. Each one of these is a separate homework assignment. This is the time of the semester where people are very thankful to see homework like this. You could probably knock all of it out in one night without being up all over it. All right? But I just want to tell you right now, and I'll refer to it next class, but the links won't be there because I can't fit it in the course calendar. But this is going to be homework that's due the first day you got.
And then we have class Tuesday, the first day we got, and that's what it is. Isn't that also Monday's before?
Yep. That's also, when you come back from break, you're going to have a quiz. Because that's another piece, study for the quiz, that you're going to have on new stuff. All right. Now, there's a link here. It says, discuss trade production possibilities frontier using this link. All right, this is what I'm going to start with. This link that takes you here, and you scroll down to this. Production possibilities curve and frontier units. There are 4 lessons that are done really nicely. We can move on much more quickly rather than having me like scratch out my chicken scratch and take kinds of diagrams. And so they aren't going anywhere, but you'll notice when you click on these on your own, you don't have to do these for homework, but it might be a good idea because I'm going to go through these next class to do so if you want. That it kind of starts from a chapter 2 perspective, and then it gets on to broader chapter 3 perspective style, where you're talking about countries having production possibilities, frontiers, and trading in order to grow. But that's all